Okay, we are doing this. Firstly, yes, my hair is curly on one side and not on the other because I had it in a half up plait and then I just took it out and now I have curly hair on one side. This is my bookshelf. Yay! Basically, I have a problem, and the problem is that I acquire books faster than I read them. Hence why we now have horizontal books on like almost every shelf. And then I also recently went to a secondhand bookshop and they had an erotic section and I bought like 6 books. This is them, they're down here. They don't even have a place on the shelf yet. I'm thinking of doing a separate video on the Hannah Witton channel that is like a haul of the sex books. So let me know if you want to see that. The Marie Kondo method is like get all of the things off that category from different rooms, and there is a book in a different room right now. Okay. Also, yes, I'm wearing my pyjama bottoms. This is the 3rd video that I filmed this morning in my PJs. So first things first is we're going to take everything off the shelves and put them on the floor. No, first things first. This is how it's organised at the moment. So up here is like childhood books. This is the Harry Potter section. There's 3 books here, they're Dan's. And then we've got like my friends' books. I've got Dodie and Melanie's books there. And then this is all like my sex, relationships, feminist book section. It's all split into read and unread. So this is read, unread. And then this is just non-fiction general, which is like read, unread. Then we have adult fiction, read, unread. And then we have YA, read, unread. And then down here we get it's a bit silly. We have small books. I have a whole collection of a very short introduction series because I got to the final of a competition that Oxford University Press were putting on like years and years ago, and this was part of what I got. The only one I have read is, of course, the one on sexuality. And then this is my like still non-fiction but a bit more like businessy productivity organisation section. This is like big coffee table books, but I don't have a coffee table. You can't see the bottom, but at the bottom we have Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, colouring in books, children's big books, and then old notepads. Let's get all of these books off the shelves and onto my floor. Cue music montage! Woo! This is what we have so far. I'm running out of floor space. Didn't think this through, Witton. Hi. This is the damage. This is everything. Maybe I should bring a suitcase in here and then like that can be the charity shop suitcase. Okay. So I have a bigger suitcase, but I couldn't reach it. So I've grabbed the smaller one and we'll just see what happens. Okay, hi. Now I guess we go through each book and I decide where it's gonna go. Cool. Oh, we could also just give the shelves a bit of a wipe down, couldn't we? That bottom one will just have to remain dusty. I have so much regret right now. So I also have a lot of books that are like aimed at children. Either they were like my kid books or they're like feminist kid books or like sex education kid books. So I definitely want to keep some of these. And I also have like some weird nostalgia books. Like this is a party book that I had because I used to organise all of my parties like 6 months in advance. Maybe there needs to be a pile because we're gonna get storage because I have things that I need to put into storage. So maybe there needs to be like a keep but not in the flat pile. This is my copy of Alice in Wonderland. This belongs to Hannah Witton. Can you see that? Right, these 2 are for my future children. Oh my god, why is this so hard? Oh, I wish I had a coffee table for this. It's just a Institute of Sexology book from the Welcome collection. I love it. A graphic novel that I've never read, but it's so beautiful. This is the book I was given when I was 9, or I don't know how old, 10, 11. Let's talk about where babies come from. Here's the thing, I've read The Hobbit, but am I ever going to read the other trilogy? But like, it's so pretty. So we're keeping it just in case. I only actually ever read, I think, the first and second ones in physical form, and then these ones are untouched because I read them all on Kindle because I was like, the books are just too big. Lots more sex ed, children, LGBT stories. Kind of want like a whole like sex reference library, to be honest. Maybe we make this entire bit like sex ed. I don't know. Let's see if that works. All of these little ones, you can go back in. Greta Thunberg. Yay, we're actually getting rid of books. Oh my god. Right, let's put Dan's books back. This is his copy of my book. And then 2 other books. I've owned these books for so long. Am I ever going to read Fahrenheit 451? What is it even about? It's just a book that people say you should read. So, nope, it's never going to happen. I tried to read A Room of One's Own and I like got the gist in the first like few pages and then just couldn't. That is maybe an unpopular opinion. Right, Mrs. Dalloway and A Picture of Dorian Gray. Classics. Again, I bought because I thought that's what you're supposed to do as a reader. Am I ever going to read them? Probably not. Non-fiction ones that I haven't read yet, but I do intend to. Diary of Anne Frank. Never read it. Bad Jew. This is one that my tutor from uni wrote. I have 2 of his books, actually. Don't know if I'm ever going to read it. Victorians, maybe. But, Victorians, A Beginner's Guide. But, basically my name is in it, because it's dedicated to some of his students. And so my name is in it. When I have a book that is signed, but I actually don't want to keep it, I just rip out the page where it's signed, and then it goes off. Maybe you think I'm heartless. How are you doing? Let's just take a break. I have a piece of my shelf. This is how it's going. What do you think? Are we making progress? Why is it so hard? Okay, do I still need my like Hunger Games series books? Like, am I ever going to read them again? Probably not. Like, they can go to a charity shop. I think I've got the best editions. I love these covers. So these are unread adult fiction. Which ones do I actually really genuinely intend on reading? Because Hannah, if it's none of them, you know you can get rid of them all. You know when they just sit on your shelf for so long and they're just taunting you? Sometimes the biggest favour you can do yourself is just to be like, peace, I'm out. Oh my god, the bookshelf looks so empty, it's weird. Oh my god, we're like almost there. It feels amazing. This back fringe, ugh, what a look. What a look. Right, last stretch. We're doing the accessories, the bookshelf accessories. Come on. This camera's just getting full crotch view. I have some pen pots with no pens in them, but they're just pretty. Maybe I could put some fake flowers in them or something. And then I have this box of postcards from the Science Museum, and I basically just use these as birthday cards instead of buying more birthday cards. I know, what if? Ta-da! Bookmarks! Look at that, that's so cute! Yay! I want to have a place on the bookshelf which is like where I pull like what I'm going to read next. So it's like, this is my next read. So when you finish a book, you're not waiting around for days being like, oh, what do I want to read next? It's like, you already know. Books that I want to read next can go here with the bookmark pot and the postcards. The postcards can go there. And this part, this is where it gets exciting. I have so many coloured pencils and they're just boom, boom. Look at this. Look at this organisation. Did I do it? And it's 15 minutes before my phone call and I can eat something and open the windows. Oh my god. It looks so nice. And there's like room to get more books. Because isn't that the only reason why we would declutter a bookshelf, is to make room for more books. Cool. This is everything that I'm not keeping. Oh boy, that's a lot of books. Gonna need a bigger suitcase. Thanks so much for being here with me. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you liked this mess. See, even though I'm an organised person, you have just seen the process of me being organised, which is basically just being in a constant state of panic. But it's all good. Let me know in the comments of this video what you're currently reading. If you saw a book here that you like, let me know why I should read it. Also, if you haven't seen my 2019 home stretch video, you can click up here to go watch that. I say that I want to read 8 books by the end of 2019, so between like now and the end of 2019, and I'm only going to pick unread books from my shelf. I already have 2, Clean and the #1 Ladies Detective Agency. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I love books, but I also hate them, but I love them. Oh, doorbell? No. Oh no. Guys, it's another book. I know what it is though. It's a gift from Penguin. Ah. Is it what I think it is? Yes, it is. Game of Thrones, A Guide to Westeros and Beyond, the complete series. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Just lots of beautiful imagery from the series. And guess what? We have a Game of Thrones section at the bottom of my bookshelf. So it can go there. It fits. It fits. Beautiful. Yay! Okay, now the video is really over. Bye!